The Deadeye title is a new title introduced in Season 15 and is very easy to achieve. The only challenging part might be the Bowfriend's back Crucible medal, but I have a video with some tips about it. Links will be in the description. Now, the Gilded Deadeye title is even easier, but because Bungie's instruction can be very misleading and sometimes frustrating, I'm going to show you some tips to make the Deadeye Gilded title a lot easier. So, let's do it. My name is Weds and thanks for tuning into the channel. As always, I really appreciate your being here. Besides having the Deadeye title, obviously, the one thing you must have to complete the Deadeye Gilded title is the Ascendancy rocket launcher. It is the Season 15 Ritual Legendary weapon you obtain from either Crucible, Gambit, or Strikes after reaching rank 16. If you don't have it, I have a video showing one of the fastest way to get it. Links will be in the description. All other weapons you will need, I'm confident you already have them. In any case, you only need to complete 5 gilding triumphs to gild the Deadeye title. They are the following: Weapon Flair, Weapon Focus, 3 birds, 3 stones, Ritual of the Season, and Season's Greetings. First, let's start with Weapon Flair. I will leave the instruction on the screen for a few seconds. Now, for my best tips, I know some of you may not like Gambit, but for the 100 precision final blows, use a bow without explosive head. That was the easiest for me, but you can use hand cannon, pulse rifle, or scout rifle, whatever is easier for you. For the 5-point blank multi-kills, use a sword. Make sure you put sword ammo finder in your helmet and sword reserves in your chest piece. You can also use a fusion rifle like Telesto, which can kill multiple enemies very quickly. But the sword was the most effective in my experience. As long as you make sure you keep an eye out for when the heavy ammo spawns and pick up heavy ammo breaks on the ground, you will get this done in no time. Next, Weapon Focus. Again, I will leave the instruction on screen for a few seconds. My tips: if you die, you have to start all over. So for that reason, you need to first make sure you select the lowest difficulty Nightfall, the Adept version. Secondly, use a bow for the precision kills and use a rocket launcher like Woodcliff Coil if you have it. Trust me, this will make things a lot easier for you. The next triumph: 3 birds, 3 stones. See what it says on screen. Note, it does not work in Ironbender or Mayhem, but it will work in any other Crucible playlist. You can do the kills in any order you want, but you have to do this in 5 separate Crucible matches. Bear in mind, you will not see progress until you fully complete a Crucible match. So, do not panic if your progress shows 0 after you achieve your kills during a match. Just check after the match is over and you'll be good to go. Now, the best Crucible playlist in my experience is the Glowy Freelance playlist. In this playlist, heavy ammo spawns quite often, and you should prioritize getting the heavy ammo as often as possible. Again, I suggest you use the Woodcliff Coil or the best rocket launcher you have in your arsenal. Truthfully, I tried the other Crucible playlist, such as Control, but the Glowy Freelance was the easiest and most guaranteed way for me. Although the match might be a little longer, but you have multiple rounds, thereby you will be most guaranteed to get it done. This is just my experience with it, but feel free to try the other playlist and let us know in the comment section which one was the easiest for you. Next, we have the Ritual of the Season. See what it says on screen. Although it says ritual playlist activities, you might think you need to do this in Strikes, Gambit, or Crucible, But believe me, you can do this anywhere in the game as far as I know and based on my experience with this. Now, since Season 15 Legendary Weapon archetype was the Ascendancy rocket launcher, you can use any rocket launcher to do this anywhere in the game. Again, I suggest you use the Wood Cliff Coil if you have it. If not, try to use a rocket launcher with either Chain Reaction or Cluster Bomb. Also know that the kills you get from the Nightfall with the Wood Cliff Coil, if you use the Wood Cliff Coil, will also count towards this triumph. At least that was my experience. Finally, we have Season's Greetings. Translation: this is the reason you must have the Ascendancy rocket launcher. It is the ritual legendary weapon for Season 15 and you need 500 kills with it to complete the Gilded title. Now, to make it easier on yourself, use the perks Ambitious Assassin and Chain Reaction. Also, if you have a hunter character, use Marksman Dodge, that way you can dodge every time you want to automatically reload your rocket launcher. It's faster that way. As far as the best place to do this, find an activity that has a lot of enemies and easily accessible, such as the Altars of Sorrow public event on the moon or the Astral Alignment in the Dreaming City. Just make sure you have rocket launcher ammo finder on your helmet and rocket launcher reserves on your chest piece. Now for experiment, I did some of the kills in Altars of Sorrow and quickly switched to the Astral Alignment just to finish the whole thing. I was able to make more progress in Astral Alignment because you can rally a flag before starting most of the encounters except for the first encounter. Although there are other locations like the Shattered Throne, Doorway, etc., but the two that I mentioned are easier to access. Anyway guys, that is all you need to complete the Gilded Deadeye title for Season of the Lost. Normally I don't care too much to guild titles because for most people you don't get to wear it that long because by the time you complete them, they are ready for reset at the end of each season. However, this time we have a long season and this Deadeye Gilded title is quite easy to complete. Give it a shot, it's a lot of fun. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.